Hello, today I call out Teresa and Joe from Real Housewives of New Jersey. Now, if you don't know who Teresa and Joe are from Real Housewives of New Jersey, congratulations, you know how to watch television. But today, for those of you who know who they are, and I know who they are, unfortunately, Teresa and husband Joe looking toward chance for a new beginning after being sentenced to prison. Yeah, I love how the article starts. I'm reading it now. There is something to be said about finally knowing one's fate. Teresa and her husband of 14 years, Joe, were both sentenced Tuesday to respective prison terms. A federal judge gave Joe 41 months behind bars for fraud and tax evasion. Oof. I think those were the same charges. Correct me if I'm wrong. Comment in the box below. But correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that's what Al Capone was put away for. Maybe it was just for tax evasion, but I think fraud was a minor charge that he was found guilty on. And his wife, 15 months of behind bars for fraud. So Teresa kind of has it less severe than Joe does. So there's 12 months in a year. 30. So she pretty much has a year and 3 months, while he, 41 years, so 41 months, so that's 12, that's 18, 6 is 18, so 12 is 120 something, hold on a sec, math is not my strong suit, as you can see. Yeah, this is my phone, people. I went back to a flip phone because whatever else I need to do, I have my laptop for it. Okay, calculator. Okay, so there's 365 days in a year. So that plus 41, 406, minus so in a nutshell, he's getting more than a year and 3 months. So anyway, this is our U.S. District Judge Esther Salaz orders Teresa to surrender on January 5th. So she gets to surrender on next year, 4 days after New Year's of 2015. Yeah, that's great New Year's resolution, surrender yourself to jail, and Joe's sentence won't begin until she's home, so he can take care of their 4 daughters. So, yeah, mostly he's in prison right now, and he's receiving a little on the top. A lot on the top, I should say. I remember they pleaded guilty to bankrupt. Now, see, that's where the problem is. They fucked with the IRS. Now, you don't do that. See, nobody likes paying their taxes. Rich, middle class, poor, whatever you want to say. Nobody likes paying their taxes, of course, but my personal opinion, if you're rich, you should pay more than the Commonwealth people, the lower class people, because we get raped in the ass with taxes, and that's not a surprise, but nobody likes paying their taxes. But nobody likes paying their taxes, but nobody fucks with the IRS. And that's like common knowledge. Nobody fucks with the IRS. Nobody purposely forgets to file their taxes and expect the IRS to overlook their unfiled taxes. Nobody fucks with the IRS because of that reason, because you will get thrown in prison, which isn't a surprise. So, do I feel pity on them because they're getting prison time? No, I don't. Do I feel bad for their daughters that both parents will be in prison? Yes, I do. But they have family that will take care of them. But do I feel bad if she loses her job in Bravo because of her going to prison? No, I don't feel bad for him either, because they deserve the sentence they got. Because they didn't want to pay their taxes, and like every other rich person, they think they could get away with it, especially if they're famous, which isn't true. And we know that by the Phil Spector case. So, that was my video of calling out Teresa and Joe. I could go on and on about it, but I'm not a legal expert, so, see you guys.